An absolute timeless enemy.
They really will, though.
There is no such thing, and never has been. And
Enemies
the reason is that
until
our
the
enemies
bitter
are human
end.
beings like us. They can only be our enemies in relative terms. The world must be made whole again. The philosophers must be reunited. I will devote my skills to that purpose.
Wait, so what makes this your
And
favorite
with the
one,
Colonel's money, I
Joshua?
will achieve that end. Just as I once created the Cobras. They are my family. I may no longer be able to bear children, but I still have a family.
Dang.
It was November 1st, 1951. I was in the Nevada desert participating in atomic testing. The name Nevada is derived from Spanish, covered in snow, white as snow. And snow is exactly what I saw in that Nevada desert. It froze my blood white.
Dang.
You were an atomic test subject, weren't you? On Bikini Atoll. That's part of the reason I was drawn to you. You and I are alike. We're both slowly being eaten away by the karma of others. We'll never have the chance to die peacefully.
Oh.
We have no tomorrow. But we can still
That's
have
fair.
hope for the future. In 1960, I saw a vision of the ideal future from space. 3 years earlier, the Soviet Union had succeeded in launching Sputnik, the first man-made satellite in history, into orbit. This came as a huge shock to the United States. In response, America threw everything it had into its own manned spaceflight project, the Mercury program. Even as the Soviets seemed poised to send their first man into space, America was still experimenting with chimpanzees and rockets. The government wanted human data. So they secretly decided to send a human being into space. I was the one they chose.
Damn.
At the time, they didn't
They
have the
sent her into
technology to block out
space?
cosmic rays, and whoever they sent up would inevitably
That's with the old
be
man
exposed
snake,
to heavy
right?
radiation. That's why they chose me. After all, I'd already been irradiated once. Of course, you won't find any of this in the history books. I could see the planet as
There's a
clear
Metal
from
Gear
space.
Solid digital graphic novel on the PSP.
That's when it
I wonder
finally
when that
hit me.
is.
Space exploration is nothing but another game in the power struggle between the US and the USSR. Politics, economics, the arms race, they're all just arenas for meaningless competition. I'm sure you can see that, but the Earth itself has no boundaries. No east, no west, no pole.
Oh.
And the irony of it is, the United States and the Soviet Union are spending billions on their space programs and the missile race.
Oh,
only to
that's
arrive at the same conclusion.
cool.
In the 21st century, everyone
That's
will
some
be
Blade
able to
Runner
see
shit
that we
right
are
there.
all just inhabitants of a little celestial body called Earth. A world without communism or capitalism, that is the world I wanted to see. But reality continued to betray me. In 1961, I was sent to Cuba, to Bahia de Cochinos. It was part of a CIA-sponsored invasion under the guise of taking Cuban exiles back to their country. But the US government betrayed them. Our weak-kneed president held back their air support. Defenseless, the exiles were annihilated by the Cuban army. All I
Oh,
could do
this is
was watch in
explaining like the
silence.
full origin of all the characters'
I was
backstories
set
right
up
now.
by the very country I'd sacrificed so much for, by the very government I dedicated my life to defending. I was driven from the surface world, and I went underground. Then, 2 years ago,
Dang.
I faced the Sorrow, my old comrade in battle. He was my friend.
Oh.
But
Leaning
one
way
of us
off
had to
camera.
die. I was left with no choice.
God damn.
The Sorrow gave his life for me. There is no enmity between us. One must live, and one must die. That was the mission. The ones who gave me that mission were the philosophers. Early in the 20th century, the true holders of power in the United States, the Republic of China, and the newly formed Soviet Union gathered together in a secret meeting that would later be known as the Wise Men's Committee. The secret pact they formed there marked the beginning of the philosophers. But the last of the original members died in the 1930s. After that, the organization began to run out of control, and the Wise Men's Committee degenerated into a mere shell of its former self. The philosophers of today have no sense of good or evil. Their influence extends to countries and organizations involved in every aspect of every war. They have become war itself. That's how they operate.
Damn.
The sacrifices of war cause a shift in the times. This shift leads to renewed conflict, and in turn triggers the next war. Like a nuclear chain reaction, each conflict sparks countless others, forming an endless spiral that will continue on for eternity. Do you understand what I'm saying, Snake? By consuming me and you, the philosophers intend to keep that cycle going forever. It was my father who explained all of this to me.
Wow.
He was one of them. You see, I am the last remaining child of the philosophers.
So
But after he
Vigor?
revealed the truth, my father was killed by
What
that
was his
same
name?
shapeless, formless organization. And my father isn't the only thing the philosophers have taken from me. In June of 1944,
Volgan? So
the
his
Pope was
dad is
elected
her
upon
dad?
the
They were
landing
brother
at
and
Normandy.
sister?
We'd been given a top-secret mission to locate and destroy enemy V-2 rocket installations. I was pregnant at the time. The Sorrow was the father. I gave birth on the field of battle. A beautiful baby boy. But my child was snatched away from me by the philosophers.
So
Look at this scar. This is proof that I was once a mother.
oh, okay.
I gave up my body and my child for my country. There is nothing left inside me now. Nothing at all.
Oh
No
my
hatred,
god.
no
Is
regret.
she a
And
robot?
yet sometimes at night, I can still feel the pain creeping up inside me, slithering through my body like a snake. I've never talked this much about myself before. Thanks. Thanks for listening to me. I
Wait,
feel
so
content. Snake,
wait, why does she have her guts cut open and is sterile?
I raised you.
Wait, I feel like somehow I was like
I've
watching
given
that
you
thing but
weapons,
not
taught
listening
you
to that
techniques,
video.
endowed you with knowledge. There is nothing more for me to give you. All that's left for you to take is my life, by your own hand. One must die, and one must live. No victory, no defeat. The survivor will carry on the fight. It is our destiny. The one who survives will inherit the title of boss. And the one who inherits the title of boss will face an existence of endless battle. I'll give you 10 minutes.
Wow.
In 10 minutes,
This
MiGs
is
will
a
come
really
and
good
bomb the hell out of
cutscene.
this place. If you can beat me in less than 10 minutes, you'll be able to escape in time. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our lives, Jack.
Okay, okay.
Boss.
You're
No way!
Get ready!
Wait. Please, was that near?
Run quick.
Was that near the end of the cutscene? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Jesus. What is her name? I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was the dumbest thing yet. Oh, that was so stupid. If you could beat me in less than 10 minutes, you can escape this place. Let's make this the greatest 10 minutes of our life. You're a soldier. Finish your mission. Okay. I believe that I was basically at the end of that cutscene. She's not falling for my bullshit.
Brace yourself.
Yeah, I don't feel quite as bad about that one as I thought I would. Alright, can I get an AK?
I found you. Brace yourself.
Damn!
Pathetic.
She just took all my shit and threw it on the ground.
Here I come.
No! She's wearing white in a field of white!
Nice try.
Wait, watch this. Okay, I don't have any revives. Oh man, I can't believe I skipped that cutscene.
Get ready. come!
Jesus Christ. A broken bone. Another broken bone. I think I got some life medicine. I'm gonna try and use this shotgun.
He's gone. There he is.
She got me? Oh!
You're wasting time.
Okay, I don't like the shotgun.
I told you that wouldn't work.
There we go. She just straight up breaks your leg. Okay. Okay, so with her, it's actually feeling like I have to do the actual game and like throw down some.
Get ready!
So I think I have to. I think I have to. Hide.
Here I come!
I think that was going well. So I got a gunshot wound. All healed up. I'm gonna go with this AK.
Let's see what you're made of.
The camera is totally not fine. Okay, yeah, it is.
Where did you go? You've gotten strange. Let's see what you're made of.
Now he's gonna knock the gun. Oh no! My AK!
Let's see what you're made of.
Such a bitch. Such a bitch! I can't get away from her ever. It's like the double roll. Alright, so we gotta put... She trips you and it breaks both shins. She's so good at tripping.
I told you that didn't work. 5 more minutes.
Ooh! Ooh! Yeah! He's like 5 more minutes, trying to get me to come out. Ooh! Like that when I was like... Hit her right in the back of the head.
Take this. Keep it safe.
Now I'm the boss around here.
It's our only hope.
Wait, did I just beat the game?
Snake, you're a wonderful man.
Or do I have to like fly out of this gent?
Kill me now. Do it.
Does he not kill her so then she hates him for life? Anytime you don't let a warrior die an honorable death, they hate you.
There's only room for one boss and one snake.
One boss and one snake? Yeah, I want to kill her for sure. I think it happened to shoot right when I pressed the square button. Now I'm gonna set the controller down over there. Dang, all the white roses, 10 red. True, but I was kind of caught up in the cutscene where I was pointing a gun at her and had... It was kind of... What's the word? Like Dragon Lair style right there. It was like, hit the button. Dang, snake. Dang, snake. Going out on a horse. She's like, that's my mom. And the boss is like, that's my horse. That's my horse. Like whoa. Whoa. A snake crawled off of her tummy. Roses are red. Violets, don't even get me started. Yeah. Yeah, this game's got some beautiful moments. Beautiful moments. Am I right? Kill her. Kill the boss. The blood rain of petals. Wow. It's about to be like us flying out of there. Bombs going off.
Ready to go, Snake?
The controller about to vibrate off this.
Are you okay? Snake?
Yeah.
Does a flower bloom in a dark room if you trust it? Is that what that guy says? Kendrick Lamar says?
I told you you could trust me.
I told you. What if she has the longest con ever and is about to just like super fucking kill? Oh my god, there's more to this game? This game keeps having twists and... He's still alive?
Ocelot.
Oh, it's Ocelot.
You're
Okay.
not done yet.
Wow. If there's another boss fight, I gotta go pee. Mama, there go that man. Mama. Mama, there go that man. Oh, I say, we're gonna have to give him the old karate chop or two. Ocelot. What kind of animal is an ocelot? I know it's an animal.
Too heavy.
But what kind of animal? Driver. Oh, it's a damn cutie. It's a kitty. It's a cat that looks like got cheetah print. It looks like it probably a lot of people get those as pets if they're wealthy.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Not good.
He did not just go, aha! They keep trying to throw each other and they're just swing dancing. Yeah, it's like a really fucking cute cat. It's like a 1.5 foot long cheetah thing. It's like just bigger than a normal cat.
I picked up a few new moves.
They're like, spin your partner round
Feel right to
and
shoot an unarmed
round, and then he headbutts him and he knocks him out of the plane, and he's like, Snake. Spin your partner.
What do you say to one last showdown?
Yeah, all right.
Damn. Ocelot? More like Cost-a-lot. Am I right, rich people who buy exotic animals? Oh yeah, let's get the full POV ocelot treatment. Was I supposed to watch that? Oh no. Am I gonna have to pick a gun?
What's your name?
My name is Rogert.
Snake. No, not that name. You're not a snake, and I'm not an ocelot. We're men with names.
Hey man.
My name is Adamska. What's yours?
John.
Very well, John. Plain name. But I won't forget it.
It's Rogert.
Come on!
Are there two endings to this game? One where you pick the correct pistol?
It's a blank.
Are you serious? He just
That was fun.
man, this guy got me.
Till we meet again,
This guy got me
Sean.
good. Yeah, that's how it works. What the heck was that, Ocelot?
Give me a hand!
I think we're going down. Christ. Yeah. Yeah, basically like Gogurt, but with an R. Rogurt? Damn. How many endings are there to this? Is there like a you sneak around and get an ending?
Sure did.
There's a you murder everyone and get an ending. There's the ending where Ocelot gets the gun with the blank. Oh, I gotcha.
Oh no, Miggs!
Miggs. Can never get away from him.
There's no way out! What are we gonna do?
Alright, next time, if I have another gameplay moment, I really do have to go pee. I want to enjoy the ending.
Those things have got to be armed.
It's no use. There's no way we can outmaneuver them.
Golly.
They're gonna shoot us down. We were so close.
Weapon systems on.
Locked on target. I got towed.
You were great, Eva.
Huh?
Even.
Thanks.
Hulk 19, this is Control. Stand by for a direct order from the chairman. Hulk 19.
Wow, they had a sweet moment, like when the Toy Story toys in Toy Story 3 all accepted death while in the trash compactor.
Understood. Aborting mission. RTB.
Look! The Miggs are turning back! Woo!
Oh, hell yeah, the MiGs. Oh, okay, I checked those out. I checked those out while putting together a tier list. I have all the images I need.
Well done, Snake.
The MiGs disengaged.
Most likely under orders from Khrushchev.
Is this his way of helping us?
Who knows? Maybe he didn't want things to get messier than they already are. Or maybe he just wanted us to open one. The important thing is, you made it out alive. As long as Khrushchev is with us, I don't think they'll be coming after you. It should be smooth sailing all the way to Alaska. I'm sending someone out to Galena Base to meet you.
To meet me?
The DCI and the President himself are waiting at Langley.
The
Don't keep them
DCI.
waiting.
Alright. Yes, I'll save. And I hate to say it, I'm gonna use this moment to go pee unless it continues me as I save. Wow, little fireplace hangout. Little I don't know, Hugh Hefner joke or something.
Go back to the KGB.
You going back to the KGB?
Did you ever think about coming back to America?
I can't go back. I've left America behind.
Wow, now he's schmoozing her? After
Save
all
this
that,
country.
now he's schmoozing
I
her?
didn't do it alone.
This guy knows how to be on the job.
And I still owe you a dinner.
And right when he gets off, things change.
Is that part of your mission too? Or is it an order? Or is it an invitation?
I think it's,
Or a proposal?
he's like,
I don't take orders from anyone now.
wow. He's like, it's the least I can do. You flew me out of Russia. Oh, they're holding hands. She just like unzips the jumpsuit a little more. Yeah. Am I allowed to show this on Twitch right now? This is a pretty graphic makeout scene. Wow, she threw the dang pager in the fire. Does she know how much that means to his career? Wait a second. Is he shirtless thrown in a dungeon? Oh, okay. He woke up alone and ditched. After all that chasing, she just wanted it to hit it and quit it on Snake. So really,
Scholars tell us that the first spy in history was the snake.
she's
in the
like,
book of
I'm gonna
Genesis.
get Snake to
In
hit.
that story, it was Eve who was
And
tempted
then
by the
I'm
snake
gonna
in the Garden
quit
of Eden.
faster than
This time
any
around,
other
it
one
was
in the
Eve who
game.
tempted the snake and got away with the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Forgive me, Snake.
Yeah, I thought he fell asleep and she like really kidnapped him. This game got some twists. Goodbye. They're like AOL Instant Messenger. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Wow.
Good morning, Snake. I hope you slept well.
Is this about to end on a this message is about to self-destruct joke?
I wasn't sent by Khrushchev. I'm not a KGB spy, and I never worked for the NSA.
I'm an agent of the People's Republic of China for the General HQ 2nd Department of the People's Liberation Army.
Are you serious, dude?
I tricked you. And I'm sorry.
Did she just steal the oh, what is it called? The list? The philosopher's list?
The philosophers still exist in China, too. You see, my mission was to find out where Volgan was hiding the philosopher's legacy and steal it. So I infiltrated his base as a KGB spy. The two NSA codebreakers who defected in 1960 were actually both men. The real Adam never showed up at the meeting place, saving me the trouble of having to eliminate him. I sneaked in by pretending I was Eva. And you and Soko.
Oh my god, she's a triple agent.
The philosopher's legacy was originally held in common between the US, Soviet Union, and China. We couldn't let the Russians and the Americans take it all for themselves. The Chinese government had its eye on the legacy too. I got the film containing the legacy, and also the nuclear missile launch data from the Shagohod.
Damn.
5 years ago, the Soviet Union stopped supplying us with nuclear weapons technology. Since then, China's Liaodong easing, hydrogen bomb, and space rocket projects have fallen behind. But with this data, our country will be able to develop.
Damn,
its
that
own
lipstick
nukes.
was giant.
We'll create a deterrent force to rival those of the US and Soviet Union. Everything has gone according to plan, thanks to your help.
God damn.
I too am one of the philosophers. I'm an agent of the philosophers, a graduate of one of their charm schools. I was raised in a joint US-Soviet-Chinese facility to become a sleeper agent. This was before the war. Back then, they were collecting children from all over the world. As a result, I'm indistinguishable from a native-born American. So it
That was a
didn't surprise
motorcycle
me when
noise
you
until I
involved in
zoned
the
out halfway
difference.
through.
But she knew right from the beginning.
Is she serious?
She knew because before the war, she was at one of the philosopher's schools too, as an instructor. The boss was the only one I couldn't fool. She was the only one who knew I was a fake. She told me everything. Why did she open her heart to me like that? At the time, I couldn't understand it. But now, I think I do. Snake. She wanted you to know the truth. She chose me to tell you. That's why she saved my life. I've lied to you so many times, but not this time. My orders from the government were to obtain the legacy.
Well,
and to eliminate everyone who knew the truth about what happened. In other words, I'm supposed to kill you.
oh. Good thing he hit it and did a good job, I guess.
But I can't do it.
If he would have
because we
kept
love
like
each other. And not because you saved my life. But because I made a promise to the boss. I intend to keep it.
if he would have just kept denying her
I
like
just wanted you to know.
I still owe you dinner. And she's like, is that an order or whatever? And it's like, yeah, that's an order. The boss made me. She would have been like, yeah, fuck this dude, and just like murdered you in your sleep. Damn. Do I get to walk around depressed in my house? Do I get to
Listen to me.
ever go
She
pee?
didn't betray the United States. No. Far from it. She was a hero who died for her country. She carried out her mission knowing full well what was going to happen. Self-sacrifice. Because that was her duty.
She said duty.
You are above even the boss. I hereby award you the title of Big Boss.
Wow. Big day for a big boss.
You are a true patriot.
Dang. Are you gonna shake his hand? Damn. He's like Forrest Gump. I bet he gets to meet 2 presidents. In Metal Gear Solid 6, it's ping pong and shrimp boats every day. He's like, I'm done.
We could use an infiltration unit like Fox in the army. Someone like him to handle our top secret sneaking missions for us. A man who can a soldier and an agent.
The boss's defection was a ruse set up by the US government. It was all a big drama staged by Washington so they could get their hands on the philosopher's legacy. And the boss was the star of the show. They planned it so that they could get the legacy that Colonel
That's
Volgan
save.
and destroy the Shagohod at the same time.
Oh, these are all
Only
people
legendary
from
hero
your
like Volgan could have earned Volgan's trust. Finding out where the philosopher's legacy was.
Don't you mean
hidden was
top
to play his
secret
mission.
missions?
Everything was going
Don't you
according to
mean
plan.
top blasting everything you can possibly see, massacring people because I'm a
Colonel Volgan fired
deranged
an
serial
American-made
killer
nuclear
missions?
warhead at
Eh?
Sokolov's research facility. Khrushchev demanded that the U.S. government provide proof that it wasn't involved. They couldn't
Dang, I
just
remember
abort the
that.
operation to steal the legacy. So the operation itself was greatly expanded and revised. The authorities in Washington knew that in order to prove its innocence, they'd have to get rid of the boss. And that one of their own would have to do the job. The
Dang.
public couldn't be allowed to find out about it. Not ever. This, they concluded, would be the best way to keep the whole thing under wraps. The
We
boss
could
wouldn't
use
be allowed to
a.
come back home alive. And she wouldn't be allowed to kill herself. Her life would be
We
ended by
noticed
her
that.
most beloved disciple. That was the way the government
Wow,
wanted
speaking
it.
of clowns,
That was the mission
I
she was
got
given.
a beer stein, you know, like one of these but glass, you
Her
know?
death at your hands was a duty she
And
had.
it says the Krusty Invitational, and it's Krusty the Clown, and it's a golf tournament mug, and it's like an MS Paint mug. I was like, God damn, this mug is
The
funny.
tainted disgrace will
A
follow
big
her to the
glass
grave.
Krusty's Invitational golf
Future
club
generations
tournament.
will revile her.
It was 1990. I might have to pull
In
that up
America as a
after I
despicable
go
traitor
pee.
with no sense of honor. And in Russia as a monster who unleashed a nuclear catastrophe. She will go down in official history as a war criminal.
Wait, you're telling me
No one
I'm
will
not a
ever
war
understand
criminal,
her.
even though I got to?
That was her final mission.
The
And
Binding
like
of
a true
Isaac.
soldier, she saw it through to the end.
Bible
I
thumb.
think she wanted you, of all people, to know the truth.
I left flowers at her
She
gravestone.
wanted to live on in your memory. Not as a soldier, but as a woman. But she was forbidden to tell you herself. And that's why she told me. Snake,
I don't think you're allowed to leave your gun on the ground like that.
we'll never know what she did.
Dang.
No one will ever learn the truth. Her story, her debriefing, will endure only in your heart.
Wow. Is that why it's called his story? Am I right?
Everything
Getting
she
rid of the
did,
ladies from history?
she did for her country.
Male
She
history
sacrificed
watching
her
or
life
whatever
and
you
her
call
honor
it.
for her native land.
her story will never be remembered.
She was a true patriot.
Oh, this is in Texas? With the big belts? Texas. Big belts. Texas. Khrushchev is ousted from power. Brezhnev becomes the first secretary of the Communist Party with as primer. October 1964, China conducts its first set of nuclear tests and then sacrifices. Then the ARPANET, which is online 1969. And then they get the EMT system. And then they got the Without a Trace of Hanoi. Paramedic out of Washington. Major Zero disband Fox. The United States accumulates the number of legacy, which brings the Patriots. Wow, founded Foxhound. The Les Enfants Terribles. The Les Enfants Terribles Project. The sons of Big Boss were born. Dang. And then we get to see all the sons of Big Boss.
Son, you've got a way to fall.
Oh, Greg Berger. Couple of Pauls. Yeah, good game. This game was really sick. Wow, they've got the people who are in charge of animating certain animations that were complex. That's dope. Juggling Pepper Zero and Magical Tom. That's what I want to get credited with. That was like a movie today. That was pretty good. It was like we started out with such a bang, you know what I mean?
Tell you what is yours, but they take mine. Oh, I've got something in my throat. I need to be alone while I suffer.
This is he actually got original. This is some original soundtrack. Lord. I think it's Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops is the next one in the set. I've got something in my throat. I gotta say, yeah, I think it's I found what's the name of this? Portable Ops is the next one, I do believe. Okay. Alright, I'm signed into tierlistmaker.com. Since I guess you need a Twitter account. This has been in theirs. Streamed game tier list. Let's go with history, because we are making history here together. Let me choose the game cover art file. Game cover art, let's see. Submit. Site can't be reached. Access denied. Tiermaker.com? What the heck?
Yes, Grozny Grad and the Granin Research Facility have both been wiped out without a trace. I understand, sir, but they were necessary sacrifices. Yes, the CIA has taken care of the boss themselves. I believe the White House will be satisfied. Khrushchev is finished. Your time has finally arrived. Yes, the American president is relying on us to keep a lid on the whole affair. We've got him by the balls. It should make a valuable trump card in future negotiations.
Tierlist.com? What is going on?
Yes, Chief Director, of course. I'll keep the KGB informed. Yes, it's me. The boss has accomplished her mission.
The boss has.
The philosopher's legacy is now safely with us, in America's hands. With this money, yes, the philosophers can finally be revived. The film we handed the Chinese was a fake. Peking must be in an uproar right about now. I'm afraid so. Only half the money is made back to the United States.
captcha, Jesus Christ.
The KGB must still have part of the legacy. Yes, the weapon has been reduced to ashes. That's right. Grozny Grad has been obliterated by the Davy Crockett we brought in as well. Yes, that was the boss's work too. Speaking of which, I've obtained something from Grannon that you might find interesting. It's a
Let's
revolutionary
go with history
new
again.
nuclear
Oh
attack
wait.
system.
Let's go
Perhaps
with
it might just come in handy someday.
video games.
Yes, we have Snake to thank for that. Khrushchev believed it as well. Yes, they bought our story. I don't think they'll be making a fuss.
Oh, template cover photo.
The secondary alert has been lifted as well. And the Soviets still haven't discovered my true identity. They have no idea that I've been triple-crossing them. I will continue my activities as a contact for the new government.
This is Ocelot?
Yes, it appears that no one knew that I was Adam.
Oh, there's an
Of course,
Adam in an
I'm
Eve.
always at the CIA's disposal, Mr. Director.
Wow. Wow. Well, J. Edgar Hoover. And game cover art. Trying a different website. Create template. Site can't be reached. Is anyone else having all the tier list making websites fail? That's crazy. Special item not used. So I saved 24 times. I died 38 times. Well, that's humans killed. I ate 100 meals. My title is Shark. So I dealt 43 life bars, or I took 43 life bars. I used life medicine 6 times because I wasn't finding that shit. I would have used it constantly. The Patriot. Brown face paint. Tuxedo. Ask him desert camo. Flak tarn camo. Yeah, I'll save. This will be the Metal Gear Solid 3. So we might be doing a tier list, but like having it done in a cornier way than you can imagine. You know what I mean? So hold on a second. I definitely have to pee, and I'll be right back. Alright. You get shark for... Oh, yeah, what are... Yeah, I don't care about those kind of spoilers. What are the, codename titles, the wiki guide. There are 27 codename tiles. Foxhound, clear the game on extreme with 25 or less saves, 5 or less life bars, total damage taken, 0 continues, 0 alert modes, 0 people killed, 20 or less serious injuries, no life medicine used, no special items used, and clear in 5 hours or less? Okay. Clear the game with a leech attached to your body. Clear the game with 0 people killed. Cow would have been a funny one. Pig. They got some funny ones. The purple ones are the rare ones. Bear, clear the game with 250 or more serious injuries? Are you kidding me? Clear the games with 50 or more hours, 100 or more saves. Clear the game with 50 or less continues, 35 or less, and 100 or less people killed. So have you ever gotten the, Alright. You ever got the Foxhound? Damn, 0 alert modes? Damn. Damn. This game seems hard as shit to get all those. Alright, so I guess I'll just pull up the list, you know what I mean?
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
So this was what you dare say you might call my game ranking from last time when we finished. I would have to say so Enemy Zero and Karura and Squash, I was like, that's pretty crazy, right? Because they were so good, you know? I would just say that they're like tied for the best they could be. I almost think after playing this game, I would lower like, yeah, let's see as I play more games in my recent memory. Let's see what we would rank them. I would rank this a 3 out of 10. I don't even have to think about that one too hard. That one sucked. Teamfight Tactics, I'd give like a 7.5 out of 10, just because you have to do your homework to play it, you know? Yeah, I could revise the ratings as I play more games, you know what I mean? Because right at the beginning of this, I was basically a baby, you know? So, yeah. And then Legends of Runeterra, I'll be serious with you, it's like an 8.5 or a 9, right? I'm gonna go with 8.5 for now. Because I do get burned out on that game for a while, and more, like a lot more cards have to come out for me to... Speaking of Super Auto Pits, a new patch came out, like a new animal pack with all new animals, or it's coming out soon, so we'll have to revisit that soon. See, as weird as it sounds, having let some of this simmer, I would almost put like, I would almost switch these two, the Rings Terrors realm. Like having watched a lot of it again, while doing the recording stuff, that game was actually pretty darn charming. And this game was charming to the same extent, but it was much more annoying, you know what I mean? And then, like, I mean, honestly, I think this game's for sure above Karur and Squash. I don't even remember what this one's called. Subsistence? I mean, you know, I'm not even doing this to be like nice to the people who watch the stream. When you're right, Josh. It's like a 10 out of 10 game. I can't say I was annoyed. It was an 18-hour game, right? My playthrough. And I can't say there was anything annoying outside of the one situation I made for myself by eating all my own food. Call of Cthulhu is... Because you gotta think, like, I'm not playing games that are that awful. You know, like, I'm playing, like, some real-ass games. And the only thing, I would say that Siberia and D are, like... If I had to readjust it... Because in all fairness, and not like a 9.2, right, is really good. And this, I would probably put it at like, you know, honestly, because I gotta realisticness this up a little bit. I gotta like make a decision, right? So I would definitely put these two, Enemy Zero and Metal Gear Solid, at 10 out of 10, but Karur and Squash was like a puzzle game, and the storytelling stuff is really doing a lot for me lately. Like, Karur and Squash is like a perfectly made puzzle game, but like maybe... No, that's not the right number first. So Karur and Squash, I would say, is like 9.5 for sure, you know? And then, like, if I had to be honest with myself, I would probably have to give Siberia more of like an 8.6, 8.7. If that sounds fair, because... And D might actually, I hate to say it, D, I really liked how easy and simple it was. I don't know if you remember me doing this after the last game, Joshua, but this is kind of like I had rankings on, so Enemy Zero and Karura and Squash were 10 out of 10s, right? But then I played Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence. Yeah, and that was like, you missed my explanation, but it was like, it definitely, there was only one part of the game that I found frustrating. And it was only a situation I put myself in with the food. Everything else, it was an 18-hour game, and it was really hard to like, it was really hard to really complain about too many sections of that game. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, and it's got, I definitely was blown away by the humor and the bosses having such like a anime antagonist kind of feeling. I did have Cthulhu above the Ring Terrors realm, but then I played this and I'm like, man, I gotta turn down Cthulhu. That was the worst game we played for sure, besides Rainbow Six Extraction. But I also like the fact that like there was a point to every single mechanic in the game. Like you had to use the revival pill. You had to use basically everything besides all the guns, but I ended up using all the guns, so I don't know. And it was a really funny game. There were a lot of really funny situations. But if I had to be honest, because Siberia, so with D, now that we're back to the explanation, with D, I was thinking I should actually take time to like make a choice and see what's better. And my problem with D is it's a little short, there aren't really too many hard parts, it's funny and goofy and has multiple endings, but you could finish all 3 endings in like 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I would put D at like an 8.4. You know? Because Siberia, I think, is overall a better game than D. And then the Ring Terrors realm. You know, I'm going to be fully honest with it. I'd say maybe this is like even like a 6.8. I'll give that the 6.8. So Call of Cthulhu was like, there was a point to that game being played. It was still worth playing, but it was a drag a lot of the time. And Super Auto Pets is the hard 10. Legends of Runeterra is a very good card game, but with a little too small of a card pool. It's not quite like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh or something. Teamfight Tactics is good, but you gotta do homework for it. And Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Extraction just really wasn't my kind of game. I did like the Ring Terrors realm, but I don't know if it was like, I'll say like I enjoyed all of these one-player experiences up here. Like, I'm glad I played all these, you know? But this is the only ranking where it constitutes me saying I genuinely didn't enjoy my time playing that game. The rest of them, I enjoyed my time quite a bit. It's just like I'm trying to spread it out. I'm like, if I have to be honest, instead of that guy who's like, everything's amazing, you know. Because Siberia is one of my favorite games of all time, right? But I turned it down to an 8.7. Like, I gotta be able to recognize when a game's better, you know. But I definitely think the Ring Terror's Realm was not as good as D or Siberia. Because I was on a tear of finding games that I just had no bad feelings about, you know? And then the Ring Terror's Realm was a little bit samey and dark, and there were things you could complain about. You're right. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's more of a 7. I'll leave it at 7. But yeah, I think that would be it. Here, let's see the game list. We can cross Metal Gear Solid 3 off the list. So I was thinking, Enemy Zero. Well, you could check it out. There's a recording of it up on YouTube, kind of thing, or I have the clips and parts labeled on the Twitch. I'm sure it's always funner to watch it live, but it is there for those who want. So right now, it's looking like Siberia 2. Siberia 2. Very exciting. Dun dun dun. Because if you didn't notice, like with D, we ended up playing D, and then we're going through and playing the whole series, you know? Oh, hell yeah. Well, I got all the old, well, not all of them. I got most of the old streams, unless I like had an accident and messed one up. But I have most of them in parts. I won't say they're edited down a whole hell of a lot, you know. But it is like, you know, I like having the collection of things to see. Some of the stuff is funny, dude. I put, every once in a while, it's a funny clip or something. But yeah, there you go. Dun dun. Siberia 2. Very excited to see where this takes me. Zack's back. Resurrected. Something living death to put his cyber hero skills to the ultimate test. High performance graphics in action. Hot gameplay and music. 2 CDs of action and mystery. Like its predecessor, Siberia 2. It's actually Siberia squared. It's a math equation. Sets the new standard. New Transfighter combat engine pushes you to the limits. Randomized gameplay so you never play the same game twice. Action that moves. You can't just shoot your way out of this. Eye-grabbing 3D graphics suck you right into the game. Relentless action keeps coming. Movie quality digital effects and moving CD music soundtrack. Latest motion capture techniques deliver living creatures to this nightmare. Blackout-inducing G-force, flying and driving. But don't just hang on or you won't make it. This came out before The Matrix. But it's... X-Atrix, Zatrix. Yeah, very exciting stuff. I'm pretty excited to play that. And then I was gonna, you know, burn the old DVD copy of D2 because I want to see that whole series after that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking next week. Unless Siberia 2 takes me forever. You know what I mean? That's what's on the list for next week. Yeah. I want to, maybe after Siberia 2, I kind of want to try like some of these adventure games. But like, I have like every single D&D game, but like King's Quest 5 or something like that sounds fun as fuck. You know? Oh yeah, it's right here. Dun dun. Maybe. Oh, here we go. We got the classic, the floppy disk USB. 3.5 inch reader. Very excited. The Roger Wilco or something. Yeah, the living creatures to this nightmare. I like how they were like, these are the actual graphics. The exponential leap of cinematic realism and gameplay from the original million-copy bestseller. Damn, Siberia sold 1 million copies. Can you believe that shit? That's actually wild. Yeah, Roger Wilco would be fun. That's what I should do. I should make a poll during the Siberia. During the Siberia run. And we'll try out some of those old DOS games. We'll save it. Yeah, like Metal Gear Solid 3 had a good soundtrack. Really fucking funny. Almost like the pacing of a soap opera or something. The gameplay wasn't like terribly frustrating or dated feeling. I don't know, it was a good game. It was a good game. Like, definitely enjoyed that a lot more. I was kind of nervous about it because you're like, oh, it's like a 15-20 hour game, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's a big commitment. I hope it's not like really serious or frustrating for me. And I had none of those feelings. That was just a good game. That was sweet. But yeah, what time is it getting to be? I think that was a pretty damn successful stream. Shamana came in with the raid right off the bat. The only thing that failed was tierlist.com. Yeah, dude, I had a blast with that, I gotta say. Like if it makes sense, Call of Cthulhu and the Ring Terrors realm, there were portions of the game where I'm like, I gotta get through this soon or else I'm not gonna ever finish this game. You know what I mean? But with this, I was like, I'm definitely gonna finish this game, you know? I was putting in 4-hour streams in this game without even thinking about it. The Call of Cthulhu streams, it was like, Call of Cthulhu had that major heartbreaker glitch where I couldn't move on and I forgot to save long enough ago to undo the glitch. So the whole restart, that was horrible. And then I don't know, there was something about the... Dude, that was... I mean, I got a good disposition about gaming, you know? I'm okay with taking my time with it, but I was that close. I was that close to never playing that again when that happened. And then it was something like, you know, I gotta persevere, and I went through I got through like half the game in a single day that I got through all before the glitch happened. And that was the only reason. It was like, if I didn't make progress fast, that would have sucked ass. And I made it okay to let myself pull up walkthroughs because of that game. So that game had some lessons learned. But yeah, next time I'm on, I got some new equipment that came in today, but I worked and stuff, so I didn't have time to set it up. But I'm gonna have like some cool stuff behind me instead of like have stuff all set up. No, what isn't? Oh, sorry. You're all good. Yeah, I'll have some good sound equipment and stuff with, I can connect the tube TV to the computer so that I could have headphones on and hear the note. It's exciting stuff for me. And then, I'm gonna redo the layout of the game room so it's a little more conducive to, you know, having a dope backdrop. So, and it'll probably make more sense because I gotta be able to get to the windows to have an AC in the window for the summer months. Completion 100 completion percent. Dude, that Call of Cthulhu game was pretty interesting. I gotta say, it had a good ass story. But yeah, there's all that to look forward to next time. I think at this point I might. Here, I'll try and raid someone one more time. I don't know why I'm failing so hard with the internet. Oh. That's dope. Alright, we're rating Buster Swordboy. It looks like he's on the last leg of the first Metal Gear Solid. So yeah, it was great streaming, guys. And I will see you guys later.